Hello all, a little busy today. Another beautiful clear sky day here in California, San Francisco, US. So I listened to Tom Hartman's show the other day and he was talking about nukes in space. And what a silly idea this was of Trump's Space Force, fighting in space and all that. Stupid, just unthinking. Because if you shoot something in space, it goes forever. So if down the road you get light speed or very fast speed, you could literally hit the bullet that you shot in some past war. Space is forever. You can't just throw it in space. Or space-based weaponry. What about solar power? So they want to put nuclear power in space and on the moon to run everything. However, as Tom says, what about solar power? My goodness, there's so much sun in space it never stops. You could run everything on solar power. But no, Trump wants to do nuclear for some silly reason. That way you can go into our national forest and dig for uranium and all that kind of thing. Nonsense. What we should be doing as a planet is going into space together. All countries building one big spaceship or two or three and go out and explore space together. Nothing is hidden. No behind the scenes stuff going on. And for crying out loud, end the Space Force. What a stupid idea. War in space. If you were to shoot like a 20mm round, that round could end up in orbit and you guys wouldn't even know it, and some exploration ship comes out and gets hit by it and blown up. I'm sure nothing could go wrong with that either. And what about nuclear mishaps in space? Sure, there's nothing could go wrong with a nuclear reactor in space. We'll be there for many, many thousands of years, if not millions. Plutonium lasts a very long time. So I suggest that people go and read Dr. Helen Caldicott's book. I usually don't talk about books, but this one was particularly good. It's called Missile Envy. Another thing Trump was thinking about doing was throwing all of our nuclear waste into space. Just put it in space and throw it away as if it'll just go away. Unfortunately, he's too stupid to understand things like orbits around planets and solar systems and all that. Stuff in space doesn't just go away. Now, I'm hoping that the people of Pink Barrio will get a hold of somebody or write comments somewhere downplaying Space Force and war in space. That's just insanity. The wind is up very high today in the Bay Area, but we're going to go up to the top anyway, see what's happening. So my question here is, do stupid animals survive very long on the planet Earth? It seems as though there's an automatic cleansing of stupid animals on the planet Earth. Are we to be one of those because of our nuclear ambitions? I don't really know. But I thought I would let everybody think about that for a little while, and you can put your comments down below. And starting day after tomorrow, we're supposed to get rain. A couple days of rain, which we so badly need here in California, to start the grass up for the next season's wildfire. We need something to get them started. Maybe we should rake the forest, huh? Get rid of all the trees and grass and bushes. That's another Trump idea. So the wind is up more. We're heading on out. It's getting colder. There must be a change in the weather coming. So what can we do as humans to stop militarism of space? Just silly. Why would we spend so much money on something that can't be done? Or if you do it, you ruin it for the rest of humanity's lifespan by filling it full of bullets and everything else that you plan on shooting to another spaceship in space. Another problem is getting a projectile to go where you want it to go in space. every single bullet would have to have its own rocket to get it to go against orbiting and the dynamics of orbit in space. But that's way, way beyond anything the Republicans or the Democrats could even fathom, is doing science before you move in. That's never been done before. We tend to move in, do, destroy, and then study it. Seems to be the standard.